G'day, Shah here once again. Well, today's the day that I've died and gone to Kayak Heaven. What am I on about? Let's get four wheels on the road and find out. Alright, well this morning we're headed off to Redcliffe. Redcliffe is about 35 minutes north of Brisbane along the M1. Pretty easy to get to, and our first stop up here this morning is going to be at Pelican Park. As you'll see here, Pelican Park's got really great access down to the water via the boat ramp here. Beautiful, beautiful conditions here. Generally, my favourite time to come here is very early in the morning. It tends to be a little bit calmer. Later on in the day, it can chop up, so we'll head around the corner just to show you the places that I tend to go around there. This boat ramp can be a little bit busy, but even at peak hour, which is about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, which is when we are here right now, you've still got plenty of space and it's not too busy. Pelican Park here is your best bet if you want to get access to go for a paddle underneath the Hornibrook Bridge. You can turn right from here and head up Kedron Brook, or go in towards Hayes Inlet Conservation Park, or you can also go further on down and head down the North Pine River towards Tinchi Tamba Wetlands Reserve. You've got some seriously great access to the water no matter where you go up around the Redcliffe area. We have taken a look at the boat ramp here and the area at Tinchi Tamba Wetlands Reserve previously on the channel. If you'd like to take a look at that, I'll put a link for you in the top right hand side of your screen. But mostly today we're going to be focusing on the Redcliffe Peninsula and Redcliffe itself, but I just wanted to give you this as a bit of an extra option for looking around the place. So if you've got the kids with you here as well, they've got plenty of area to play here right next to the water. This place is very popular on the weekends, but rightly so. And it's huge, so there's plenty of space. And you've got a car park over here that's about 50 spaces, so there's plenty of space for parking there as well. You've also got an information centre here which gives you tourist information on areas all around Redcliffe and Redcliffe itself. So it's a really handy little area to have. There's a big kids area over there, loads and loads of green space and loads of open fields. So even if you're here just with the family for the day while you want to have a kayak, it's a really great option. You've also got these great little beaches here that run the 5-kilometre stretch from the Hornibrook Bridge all the way up to the Kayak and Canoe Club at Woody Point. And you can even launch here if you want as well. There's plenty of parking available on the main road, as there is over at the boat ramp where we were a moment ago. Alright, well it's time for us to jump back in the truck now and head up to Crocatt Park and check out our next point. The next of the really amazing places here to come and kayak is Crocatt Park, or as it's known to most people up here, the Humpy Bong Yacht Club. A little bit more of a relaxed entry into the water here. This particular entry point is much better for those who are wanting to get access to around the jetty here and around the point. The great thing about this particular launch point is that most of the time there's not even anybody here, so I often just leave my truck here and just go for a bit of a paddle out here. you're nice and close by anyway, and not a lot of people actually use this place unless it's the weekends or really early in the morning. So great little place and great access to the water. My preference for coming here is definitely on the higher tides though. As you'll see here, the tide's pretty high right now, and we've got not a great deal of a walk down to the water, but when the tide's a bit lower, it is about 10 to 15 metres out. So it's definitely a preference to come here when it's higher tide. Alright, well it's been a great little paddle here this morning. As I mentioned before, this spot here at Crocatt Park is definitely one of my favourites. The boat ramp over at Pelican Park is fantastic as well, but I just prefer this because it's a little bit quieter. You're not on the main road as you are at Pelican Park, and here at Crocatt Park at the Yacht Club, it's a nice little area. If you get here on the good tide as I did this morning, great access into the water. It's just as quiet here on the water as it is over at Pelican Park, so both great options. And definitely a couple of things for this particular point. Earlier on in the mornings is a great time to be here. The wind definitely starts to pick up around about 8 to 10 o'clock, and it starts to get a little bit choppier out here. It's not necessarily choppy as you'll see right now, but it's not as glass and crystal clear and white as it is really early in the morning. All right, let's go and explore another couple of spots further up. While we're only showing you a few of the main options launch-wise this morning, there are literally endless possibilities for places to launch here at Redcliffe. You've got this magnificent beach here at Margate Beach that go all the way along to the main jetty down in Redcliffe itself. It's a huge area, endless places to launch, and magnificent area, as you'll see. The other great thing about most of the stops along this beach here, particularly at Margate Beach and all the other spaces that are available up here, as well as they've got public toilets as well. So even if you're doing a big long tour starting from one place, going all the way up to Redcliffe Pier, or even the other way, you've got lots of places to stop off, and they've all got bathrooms, so it's really handy as well. All right, we're going to get on the road now and head further down the beach and check out another couple of places. and give you another couple of different options for places to go up here. Don't forget, if you're getting some value from this video and my channel, to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly share. I really do appreciate it. Another one of the really fantastic options is Queen's Beach. Right now I'm on the entrance at Queen Street. I often come to this particular entrance if it's a little bit choppy over the other side. And as you can see here this morning, it's beautiful and quiet, lovely and flat, and a great place for a paddle. Alright, this water is looking really appetizing. Let's go for a paddle. God, it's just looking beautiful out here this morning. Just magnificent. As I said, love this particular spot. Alright, well it's time for us to jump back in the truck now and check out our next point. So there you have it. No matter how you look at it, Redcliffe really is kayaking heaven. From Woody Point all the way up here to Scarborough, there's some magnificent places to put in and have a paddle. Definitely a place I'd recommend, and definitely a place you should come and visit. Don't forget, if you're getting some value from this video and my channel, to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly share. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time we get 4 wheels on the road.